Match found.
Yo, morning everybody. How you guys doing?
Death match. Warm up.
Ugh, it's cold today. Got a blanket. We're doing blanket reviews. Ooh. This morning you found my gunfight high team video. You didn't lose a single DM after. But you're immortal and you weren't moving like that? That's crazy.
One of my cameras is broken. Oh, wait.
Oh, is chat broken?
Fight.
Oh, it is. I'm on it. I'm on it. Okay, I think we're good. Why is there chat delay? What do you mean? Do you mean stream delay?
Dominating.
Turn off the music, please. Can't tell me what to do.
Healer kill.
Ooh. Fake immortal. Hey man, you're gonna get the gun, buddy. Just found YouTube channel for content. Yo, welcome to the stream. It's lit. It's lit. I want more immortal badges here because I want more high elo VODs. I'm thinking about making one day, depending on how big the stream gets, dedicated for
Buried.
Ascendant and up VODs. Streaming of subs up rank still thing? Yeah, you on your immortal rank up game?
No hard feelings.
Yeah, what's your one game off average? Let me know. You have to play it during my time slot, but guy doing? Wait until I hit Ascendant, please. Dude, I'd say 1 day a week. Chill. Hey, Mr. Banana. New to the community, doing a lot of YouTube lessons. Really practical and got the highs and really helped. Yo! Thank you for the thank you. Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh, was I unintentionally like bunny hop taunting that guy?
Put down. Goodbye.
You get the rank roll? That's
10
answered.
kills remaining.
Rank icon channel. You waiting for the office? The head? I can't tell with JPC if when he says office he means a home office or he means like a corporate office. You know what I'm saying? You think the DM needs improvements? I think he should spawn instantly. Other than that, I think everything people complain about is like
Kills remaining.
mad copium stuff that there's no real fixing. Bad spawns. I'm telling you, Puxu, you're either gonna have less people in the DM, which is gonna feel bad, or you're gonna have bad spawns.
Fire's out.
The problem is everybody wants to only have nothing but fair gunfights, which is quite literally impossible. If you could design that DM, let me know. And so anything you design is gonna have a negative experience for somebody. Like, let's say somebody wants to practice sound, but your DM that you designed has no sound because you dislike sound campers.
One kill remaining.
The CSGO 1v1 aim battles went hard? No? I don't know. I don't play CSGO. 1v1 aim battles sound interesting though. But then those have the problem of people complaining that the matchmaking is unfair.
First place.
I've had to face a Radiant in the 1v1 mode. I'm only diamond. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't say if scrim VODs are allowed. I think that's gonna have to be a timeout for you, Shawty, because I'm pretty sure it explicitly does.
Match found.
It does answer that question. Maybe a timeout for not reading the rules. Yo, what's up, Brad? How you doing?
Deathmatch. Warm up.
You're hitting diamond next act? Let's go. You guys would be surprised how many people join the Discord and then immediately open a mod mail ticket with the text, "How do I submit a VOD?" People are helpless. We've started just banning them. Like, if that's your go-to, like if you just join a Discord and immediately ask without even looking, you just banned. Are you joining the Discord? Discord.gg/woohoojin.
They demand
You have
the
double
fight.
key behind a knife?
Who
Oh,
will
not
to
while I'm just
disobey?
vibing. I'm just waking up.
Fight.
I play a couple DMs in the morning before we do the VOD reviews. Let everybody show up to the stream.
Clean. Neutralized.
That's up.
Shot down.
What the?
Defeated. Thug.
Wake you up when it accidentally pulls your knife out, scares the shit out of you. Nah, it's just too annoying. I'd rather W fight people lazily and remain a hard stuck Immortal 3 player. Oh my god. I just got SEAL Team 6. Brad's rocking the smite knife. You continue doing VOD reviews next episode? Yes. The morning streams will always be VOD reviews. I'll be playing ranked in like the afternoons. But I won't be streaming. The ranked climb is almost all gonna be offline. I'll make YouTube videos from it, but I just can't interact with you guys at all during those games. But I'm going for top 100, so
Dominating.
the streams would be relatively low quality, so I don't want to do it. Also doing a VOD review yourself sometime. I will be doing that during my climb to the top 100.
Three gone.
The dead mosquito in front of you? Ooh. You think the Doom Vandal is worth it? I don't even know which one that is.
Gone.
Prelude to Chaos. Oh, that one goes pretty hard. Morning Wonder. Can you make a lot of value from self-VOD review? I got a video about that on my YouTube. Search like Ujin how to VOD review. Wait, that guy's even here. He's moving with his op. Looking for his op kill. I mean, finally somebody calling it the Doom Vandal. You're celebrating a confusing term? Okay. Okay, he got me. I'm gonna start referring to absolutely everything in this game as counter strafing. Just for clarity. Get counter strafe around this corner. Oh, get counter strafed. One pushing me, counter strafe. Dead. One more counter strafe. Counter strafe.
Kills
Dead.
remaining.
Three gone. Now four.
He's not even gonna peek. Okay. What the heck? Hoochbuck's got nothing on me today.
Enemy down.
Oh man.
No more.
One kill remaining.
One target left.
Okay, not even a peek. Oh no, that's so unlucky. That guy just ran into
Okay, that is done.
it. God, I'm so much better at deathmatch. You're having Counter-Strike for breakfast today? All right. We're gonna go into the raffle. Now we've had complaints, so I'm going to explain. We have very strict rules to submit a VOD. It's free. If you submit a VOD, it gets approved. You can enter the raffle, and I'll give you free VOD review. But you may have noticed that it's kind of tough to submit a VOD that follows all the rules. Let me explain. Some of the rules that people really don't like are we require you to have consistent match history. So you have to have played in at least 11 out of the past 14 days. You don't fill. So your VOD is on your main agent on a map where you only pick that agent. And then we request that you communicate pre-round. Like try to make plans pre-round. And that's hard. And you might wonder why? Why so many difficult requirements? And try to think of it as like it's preliminary coaching. If you submitted a VOD without those things, thinking, man, how do I rank up with Jim? The answer is one of those three things. It's, hey, you're not consistent enough. Hey, stop filling. Stick to your main agent. Or, hey, you need to communicate. So until you do those things, VOD review is not really important for you. You need to go fix that part of your play first. Then submit a VOD and get it approved. Or if you main fill, then you're going to be stuck. You're going to take a lot longer to rank up. What rank does team composition matter? None of them. I've played 5 duelist games in Radiant and won. Hot Pockets TTV, as long as you play 1 agent per map, you're fine. But if I see an Omen Icebox VOD and then a Sova Icebox VOD on your match history, I'm going to be out here like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What if my teammates just suck? You play different characters the same role on different maps, correct? Yes. Like if you're playing Omen on Haven and Brimstone on Bind, that is fine. That just means you're controller main. That's totally fine. Yo, Tincan _3. Thank you for the primer. Is it cool if I play 2 agents, swap between them regardless of map? No. There's no reason for you to play 2 different agents on 1 map. No reason. You should prepare 1 agent per map. So much more effective. And a lot of my VOD review relies heavily on my prep. Kirsten. Congratulations on winning the raffle. Please drop the link to your submission. Thank you. Thank you. Fade on Pearl. Okay. Okay. Pull it up. It's our Diamond 1 demotion game. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I'm seeing some painful stuff. One second, let me pull it up. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll resolve this. I'm seeing a red carpet get rolled out in your honor right now. Okay, let's see, let's see. Holy cow. Holy cow. How do I overview? Here we go. Dang. All right, let's take a look at Pearl. Interesting you submitted your best map though. Dang, we're up though. Our act badge has some gold in it, some plat. You only play other agents when people auto lock fade. Yeah, don't worry about it. Your master 3 looks good. This is fade 1 tricking. One omen game, we'll overlook that. Because this is pretty much fade 1 tricking. See, like the very occasional fill game. Like down here, this is a lot worse, but this is a while ago.
Hello, Ariel.
Yo.
Oh, this guy's got police radar on his comms. Okay, so this is an interesting Pearl lobby. One of the most like important concepts in higher level play on this map is these pop flash agents. A lot of the time you're going to see Pearl games where a team doesn't have one, because they're actually not that common on this map. Like KO is the one you'll see a lot. But since we both have them, this B long fight is going to be super coin flippy.
I'm gonna dog close behind pillar and then throw my eye up top.
There.
Pretty specific question. You play both Harper and Viper on Breeze depending how I feel the team. Yeah, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What do you mean how you feel the team?
Bring them down.
Good dog.
Where are you?
Good eye.
Mark, take hold.
Good suck.
Coming around the corner.
Bring them down.
Good dog.
I'm so bad at
Here
that.
come the flashes.
That's fine.
Reloading. There.
Upper link.
Weapon
Okay, we're in trouble. It's pistol round, so we're kind of chilling. But we have no threat of the mid lurk and no trip. We're all death balled on site. Oh my god, you're crazy.
That's bad. Too long.
God, you can see the future.
Chamber Phoenix.
Oh,
You can see the future.
Phoenix still long.
One enemy remaining.
Last long.
Can we have some prediction? I can't do that because the VODs are public. You could go check the VOD and find the answer to the prediction.
I'm like lit. I think we just play time here, even if he taps.
got it.
Yeah, so this is an awareness problem from you. We need to recognize flank is a huge issue, and you don't want to get like this wide. Look how wide we are. In halls. It commits us to these fights.
Too long. Chamber Phoenix.
Oh,
Phoenix still long.
Which initiator's best on Pearl? I think Fade. I think Fade.
Here.
What's the plan?
What's going on here?
If someone wants to come with me, actually no, never mind. Do it next round.
keep up.
Okay, status 5. Gun advantage.
Watch out for the right click.
Bring them down.
Fully smoked.
I'll find you.
Oh, I got some secret tech on this map that I'm about to unleash.
and we raise naked break for all my stuff.
We just gotta wait for the right moment.
One arc, one arc. And the chamber's backside, and one's maybe right.
Look out.
Okay.
Blinded. There.
Arc, so.
There. Remove.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Last arc.
Reloading.
Right here.
Enemy spotted A.
Okay. Everyone has this problem, so I want everybody watching to remember. Please remember or take a mental note when you're loading into a game. If your team has a healer, But then try not to look for a fight on 20 HP while said healer is still alive. Please. It's a lot of free value.
Come here a bit.
Oh, I really said I got you.
Have mercy.
Reloading. Reloading. Woo! We got this.
Can we go mid to B? Whoever has specters and stuff, and then Jett come with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We could do that.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be relevant tech time. Let me boot up the game. Okay. You guys are going to get accused for cheaters for this one, but I want everyone trying this in your Pearl games today so that we can get a clip of this in the clips channel.
Everyone is afraid of something.
And then if you hit this clip, I'm going to need you to @ me in the clips channel so I can include it in the YouTube video when I put this trick in the intro. So there's a timing trick on Pearl
I paid a heavy price to commune with
that
you.
also uses a fancy
Don't
wall
waste it.
bang.
My ult is ready.
So all you do pre-round is you stand roughly, do you see these dots? You stand like on this third grid line out in like here. And then you just have any weapon that's medium or high pen. And you like
There.
are gonna ping like these doors and you're gonna bang like here. There's the bullets. And you shoot this bang on the clock. If you're doing this one right here, you ping
There.
the wall. You shoot this bang at 137. 137, okay? So the clock ticks down 3 seconds and then bang! And then you play the round.
Owl blind around the door.
We'll take bomb,
Fake
bro.
and prowler.
You'll get called out
If you
for
want to
cheating, yeah.
you can peek off my prowler when I throw it.
Let's see if it would have worked here. It's unlikely because we're on
The other.
economic advantage, but at disadvantage.
Go with them.
137. Oh, we didn't round the corner yet. No way! No way! No way! I would have killed this guy.
Teleport off. Run him down.
The Phoenix is art. I'm
I'm
blind.
so bad. Jesus Christ.
He has a Spectre. His team has a Vandal. His team has a Vandal. Look. Right there, we have a teammate with a Vandal. If we just calmed to borrow that Vandal.
I was gonna say we could do that.
Okay, let's watch it around.
He teleport off. Run him down.
The Phoenix is art. I'm
I'm
blind.
so bad. Jesus Christ.
Bring them down.
Guys, stop trying to write down and remember them all one by one. That's like trying to write down every word you learn one at a time and remember them. There's going to be a lot of these. Simply absorb.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Ooh. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. So you're looking for a potential art guy? Makes sense. You have a Spectre. Makes sense. So if you want the guy to fight you straight up, I probably want you fighting him from up here. This like vertical angle is really good for us. However, I really don't think you need to give this guy a fair fight. I would much rather you play something like this. Because now when you reveal this guy, like he's coming around this way, it's really close range. It's quite fair. And you have close cover. You can jiggle back into it. Here out in the open, it's really...
Yeah,
You're
Phoenix art
committed.
still.
Smoke's down.
Yeah, you can see the rank in the top right.
Viper and Fade are here
There's
on
two
us.
mid. What?
We can kill him. We should be fine. Viper and Fade are on us.
Last player standing.
think they're all three like B.
Left.
NT. I think our eco round could have been more aggressive.
Not a bad bonus.
I think our bonus call was a bit normal.
I think we just bait off util, or we can
Call was Archon to B. Let me double check the call because I wasn't
Oh, him.
even super on board with what our call was.
Owl blind around the door.
We'll take bomb
fake
run.
and prowler.
If you want to blind for info, you can peek off my prowler when I throw it.
Where's the call?
We got this.
Can we go mid to B? Whoever has specters and stuff, and then Jett come with me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We could do that.
All right, Strix. I'm gonna have to time you out because you're just lying about the call and you made me go back and check. That's exactly what they did. This is exactly what they did. They had the Spectre guys go mid to B,
If Phoenix is art.
and then 2 went long.
Jeez, man.
This was the call.
Util, or we can just hold pushes.
Gotta put
They
some
all
beginning.
split up. That's mid-round stuff, man. Can't account for that. He was looking for a flanker. He has the Doom Vandal, that's true.
Bring them down.
Yeah, my blind didn't see anyone double door.
No charges. Still in sight. I'll find reloading.
Marked one.
I like the eye.
Holy lag.
Okay, so now we're about to enter the danger zone. So remember what I pointed out at the start of the round with these pop flashes? My eyes are immediately noticing that this Viper wall is quite passively placed, which is quite strong if they have a Phoenix in the area. So your job as the initiator, a lot of the time you're the refragger, second man. So it falls onto you very often to position yourself behind the entry as they're about to come out and play anti-flash, or even like tuck in this corner and swing off the flash, because there's going to be a flash very likely, and if it blinds your whole team and you all die to it, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Launching smoke.
No charges.
Launching
Well, one's got my tether.
Plant the spike. Seek them out.
Molly.
Found one.
One's up in tower. Careful.
Or they're just gonna give up the whole site and you get a free bomb plant.
Cutting position.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Satisfied.
Watch how you peek the corner. You're quite literally shift walking around the corner and you just exposed the entire thing. You're dead. People generally on these retakes really like to hold this type of angle, hoping that you'll peek them and give them a free fight. But then you, not only did you peek it, which is defensible if you peek it really carefully, but you just shift walk peeked out into the open with your crosshair in the middle here. So you're dead. You're dead. We can't do that. We can't do that. You can peek this first angle, and then if you really want to fight, we should toss some bullets. Like, we should be pre-firing these angles. People hold them all the time.
Satisfied.
That's a lucky kill.
I have iron 5. Just chill. Oh, not if I die.
I'll find you.
Out connector, out connector.
Get back.
Nice trade.
Connector still. Flank.
Last player standing.
Chamber under tower.
Better.
NT. You should just say chamber halls.
Reyna.
So like,
we buying next or forcing here?
I'm saving.
I think we buy next. Did you mean back hall?
yeah, for back hall.
Yeah, I think I was body blocked a little bit. I tried to peek out with you, but that was my bad. Should have backed up.
Nah, you're good.
Don't get rusty.
We're Stinger running it down.
Alright, we're living too much in the past. We're an economic disadvantage. There's Here, you know, I'm gonna pull up one of my other private students because he's working on this right now. So one of my private students, Chad, we're working on our mid-round calling, and we have a very simple rule. If we're on an economic disadvantage on offense, we try to call contact explode. Quite straightforward. Why is that? Because it's a good play on economic disadvantage and it's easy to call. The problem here is that you're making noise immediately. The enemy team knows you're on eco, and when you start making a ton of footsteps like that, they're just going to fast rotate. They're going to try to stall you while their team rotates over, and you're going to give up all of the map control, and you're going to cry. If instead of clomping, we just shift walked their guns out, made contact with somebody, and then rushed the site, we're going to hit the site against less people, because these B people won't have started rotating yet. So I have more time to rush the site. Because we're making noise like this, they're getting ready for us now. We're less likely to get a free pick.
I'm blind or stuff.
I don't have line. Nay.
And here comes the stalling utility. There's already 3 here. And there it is.
I come back if you can. Or away from me.
Spike down A.
Got the spike.
Oh, there's 4 here.
Last player standing. Team
Can't aim.
A.
So that round is all about how we played it. Has nothing to do with nothing to do with the gun disadvantage. Actually, do I have a clip? Yeah. Okay. I was playing unrateds the other evening, and somebody on my team said hi to me and asked me to shot call around. We're like losing, right? It's just Swift play, we're vibing, and we're just autopiloting. Mine.
Are you guys queuing east?
Yeah, Brad was here.
I forgot to change it.
Check the difference. Check the difference. We're losing every round. 0-3. Now watch how easy it is the moment I make a call.
Server, I see you.
Oh, great.
You're live right now? Streaming? Or screen sharing?
Yeah, I'm
Where do
just
you
playing
guys wanna
Swift play
go?
with the homies.
Oh shit, what the fuck? I was literally watching.
Yeah, I think we fake
YouTube
chaos in the
videos.
recon A main. We'll have Raze push sewers. Everybody else contact C. Go C. Go C. Everyone but Raze. Go C long. C long. I'll grab the bomb on the rotation. Phoenix C long. C long. C long. Don't peek. Don't make noise. Just get close to the corner. We're gonna fake A first. I'll call. Recon. Go boom by short.
Reyna's going window.
Alright, go. C.
Get out of my way.
I'm taking garage right now. I don't see anything. And now look. Man, this Woohoojan guy. Bam. Free sight. Completely free sight. And from a team that was losing every round, we have nearly a flawless round. We lose one guy. And we win. Now, yeah, sure, you're like, wow, this guy just IGL'd a fake in 12 seconds perfectly and the whole team listened. I can't do that. Of course not. I'm really good at it. I've practiced it a ton. But you can aim to be that. You can aim to be that guy, and it takes practice.
I think we need to take more mid.
If you want to do mid to A, I can ult. And when you guys get linked,
How do you practice this stuff? I'm trying to call it.
And when you guys get, if you want to do mid to A, I can
Here we go.
ult. And when you guys get link, I can ult out.
Yeah, see? So what's the problem with our comm here? I can't tell if we're all going mid to A, if some of us are going A main, who's going mid to A, where you're ulting from, and how we're taking link.
I can take Spectrum. It's just Joe. Jett.
What if 5 IGLs play solo queue?
Oh my god, he Peek step. Cold bit.
Yeah, and our lack of plan for how to take mid control leaves us losing 2 people.
Wolves on B, right? Not mid.
I'll find you. There, take them. Bring them down.
Yeah, now you're ulting an empty site.
He was towards B.
A seems clear.
I'm gonna plant for Ling.
And I could have told you this site was likely empty because of what we saw on the minimap over here. So there's Chamber.
Oh my
There's Raze,
God,
who
he
dies,
stepped.
and then we kill Phoenix here. So now there's Chamber, Viper, Fade alive. Fade, if she was A, would have been pushing with Phoenix. And Viper's been a B
Cold
player.
bit.
Not mid.
Bring them down.
So I don't like the ult. Oh,
Clear.
I'm gonna plant for Ling.
that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
I'm
yeah.
flanking you guys mid.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that Brim has you. Unfortunate.
Player standing.
One flank.
You have ult.
He's main. He's planning for you too.
Bad peek, bad peek.
Viper ult.
He's gonna peek mid.
Oh, I guess he pushed. That's right.
You can try and bait out the Viper ult with the...
I'm gonna hold the mid peak.
Do what you gotta do, Reyna.
Yeah, we're back on to really basic calls.
Two push.
I bodied their Phoenix.
Bark, bark.
Where
Yeah, it's hard to explain how strong good calling is. But so Chad, he's like Ascendant 1, a private student, and I happened to be Immortal 1, so I queued a ranks game with him to get a feel for his in-game presence. And when I play in these like low Immortal, high Ascendant lobbies, I have to intentionally avoid shot calling because we'll just like crush. So the strategy is so weak in these games, and the bar's not as high as you think it is. Like, let's reset. So we're on economic disadvantage. This much is clear. And we're facing a team that's rotated quite quickly. Their Phoenix frequently flanks us B when we make B noise. I'm sure this is a pattern you can recognize. When we've hit B twice now, they flanked both times. So I'd like to call a B fake and keep some rack guy here in our spawn. Try to pick that Phoenix dude off, take his gun, and hit A. That would be what I'd try to call here. So here's how I'd call it. I say, yo, this Phoenix always flanks out when we hit B. Let's send everybody but Reyna B long. I'll dog it. We'll toss a ton of util. And then Reyna, you just stay ratted in our spawn here and try to pick off the Phoenix. Off that pick, we're going to go A. If we don't see him, we'll just keep making noise. We'll pray that we do. And then bam, you play the round and you gamble that Phoenix flanks.
Two push.
And it looks like I would have been wrong, but I think this Raze would have flanked and we would have been fine.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Weapon here.
Let me dog this. Chill.
Yeah, I got him,
Okay,
got him.
never mind.
Phoenix probably would have too. There he is.
No, no, no.
Bring them
Oh,
down.
no. Did you miss that dog?
Yeah, I'll jump over him, dude.
You can only make these kinds of observations during VOD review. Okay. So on offense, there's a few things you always should try to pay attention to that help making these calls easier. Where does each enemy usually play? How fast do they rotate? And how often do they flank? You should have a decent answer to each of these questions by like round 4. So my answer is Chamber's usually in the B link area. Viper's usually towards B. Their Phoenix is usually towards A side. Their Raze is usually towards Art. And then their Fade appears to play A side or Art side. Their Phoenix and Raze both like aggressing A main. And they rotate very quickly and flank very often. So with that information in mind, you can try to build plans. These are the questions you try to answer while you're playing. You don't need to have the right answers to those questions to come up with good plans.
Down to your right, Fade.
Here, Link.
Also, to be clear, your plan also doesn't need to be as counter stratty as you think. Like, let me pull up my clip again. We were just vibing in this Swift play game. I had no read on the enemy team. I'm completely autopiloting.
I'll grab the bomb.
So I just call a fake. It's just a decent play, regardless.
You watch.
Yeah, I think we fake
YouTube
chaos on the
videos.
and it only takes 12 seconds on the clock when I call it. Like, I'm chilling.
You watch.
Yeah, I think we fake
YouTube
chaos on the
videos.
recon A main. We'll have Raze push sewers. Everybody else contact C. Go C. Go C. Everyone but Raze. Go C long. C long. I'll grab the bomb on the rotation. Phoenix, C long. C long. C long. Don't peek. Don't make noise. Just get close to the corner. We're gonna fake A first. 12 seconds. You can do that in 30 seconds if you practice. You don't need to be able to comment as effectively as me because I'm being lazy. I'm playing Swift play. I'm leaning back. Okay, back to our VOD. Woof.
I've on fuck.
Could be fun.
Face your fear!
One enemy remaining. Last
Nice.
player
Fate part
standing.
2.
Thrifty.
Nice.
Nice.
What if English isn't your native language? Mr. Soup, if I come to the stream tomorrow capable of making that call in your native language, will you accept that maybe you could prep these calls? Like, what's your native language? I'll go figure out a translation for one of these calls. I'll prepare it. I'll lead by example. Hungarian. All right. Do you know any Hungarian pro players? Because I would ideally like to just copy their inflection.
If we communicate, we win.
I'm done.
You wouldn't learn Hungarian for this? No, I'm not going to understand any of their language. You don't know any? Oh, that's unfortunate. Good luck with that pronunciation. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I'd have to use Google Translate then. See, in your case, you can go watch like my stream. And you can take that call I just did and learn how to say it. Hungarian. I'll research. I'll research.
Let me blind this streamer.
I can buy you, bro.
I'll kill the streamer every time. I smash
Chat GPT can translate. Okay, okay, I'll look into that.
I'll take it up
You want me
I'm
to
not
blind
flexing
it?
on the viewers. I'm trying to demonstrate that you set unblockable problems for yourselves. Like, you'll be like, oh, I can't do this though because of XYZ. And then I'll just show you. Yeah, you can. It's just harder.
Playing mid.
Yeah, he keeps speaking the door. I'm gonna kill him again.
You want me to blind it or not?
No. If anything, blind art,
Okay.
because that Phoenix might push.
Alright, yeah.
Hawk out! I'll find
Oh,
you.
Skirt, do you find me one? This guy, IGL? Game changers. I don't think we have VODs. Wait, they're on G2? Wait, I think I know. I think I've got a mutual connection to a player on G2 Game Changers. Can I get Hungarian lessons? I'll look into this off stream.
Blinded.
One's art.
Camera connector.
We'll catch them.
Oh, I missed.
Time to hunt. Here.
Chamber trap.
Scout.
Chamber's just
dead.
all the way back in their spawn.
Good kill. Watch out for flanks.
Bring them down.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, nice. Oh.
Yeah, so if we've been keeping track of their playstyles, where's this last guy? Where's this last guy at? Most likely. Christian, I'm asking you, the VOD submitter. Give me a light read. Just a light read. You don't need to be like, she's absolutely right here, Woohujin. Where isn't she? Yeah, the important thing is she's probably not B. She's probably not B. Probably not B, because she's usually been playing A side. So you just grab the bomb and go B. Damn.
You should have it.
Flawless.
Yeah, there she is, rotating towards B from CT.
Nice.
Nice.
have courage, but no one is immune.
King got
Where are you?
not there. They're pushing through bit. That's why they're eyeing. Deep.
Bring them.
Not there. They're pushing
You're right. They
through
are
bit.
eyeing B right
That's
now.
why they're eyeing. Deep.
Bring them down.
See, I had the wrong reasoning. Doesn't even matter. I really try to emphasize, you don't have to have the right read. You have to have a read. The problem is when you don't try to have a read. So we pull my notepad back up. Whatever the text was, they're like, how fast do they rotate? Where do they play? How often do they flank? Even if you have the wrong answer to all of these questions, if you try to make a plan off of all those wrong answers, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. You're gonna be fine.
I'm going with the cheat.
Bring them down.
Grab it.
That's right.
Take hold.
Nice. Nice.
No. Oh wait.
Right here. Enemy spotted A.
Backside, backside. Judge.
Plenty for Link. 2 Link.
Planted.
All right, so here's my read. Phoenix is gonna flank.
2 Link. Careful.
And so I think you're gonna get flashed if you don't get some cover.
120 Viper. C5 out.
Chilling.
Where are you?
Less chilling.
On.
Oh, you're better.
Oh, what?
Dad body block you.
No, no.
See? No biggie.
Oh, damn.
How can Banana be right every single time? That is so late. He always flanks though.
They're 1-4.
I just made a read.
You know, it's interesting how all the guys are playing girls and girls playing a guy. Agents.
Try op. Yes.
He's the Doctor Strange of coaching. But we checked and he's not there. No, he's just slow. He's just slow.
For you, hermanita.
Be careful. They're pushing through things. Last round.
You want to play? Let's play.
Hey, thanks for the prime, base
One
G.
double door.
Matrix. Thank you, thank you.
I'd be pushing out A.
Chamber on B.
I'll be pushing R.
That's R, yeah, that's R.
Yeah, okay, so here's my read. Phoenix is walking up A main. That's my read. This dude always flanks. We don't see him B. We don't see him mid. So I would like you to go hold that guy before he kills your Jett.
Up top on the box, waiting.
I have
to
ult.
help us.
I have ult if you want to.
And we should have gun out here because Phoenix could be right there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, it's not.
I'll wait till everyone.
And see how it's not a big deal if I've got my gun out and I'm looking here. It's not like round losing to have the wrong read.
I'll wait till everyone's here. Let's just cut noise.
He's slow. He's there. Unlikely after this much time. He could be behind those boxes, I guess.
I'm ulting now.
I'll find you.
Wow.
No one's on side.
I'm so.
Wait, that guy's just gonna push you. Whoa, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. I don't think he should stick this.
I'm so.
Oh, the flick.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Teammates are there to hold the plant. I mean, partially. So let's pretend we're an all-seeing oracle real quick. Nobody's holding our plant right now on dugout side. The A main players are smoked off. And our sky is looking towards flowers. So who's holding our plant exactly at this point?
I'm so.
And then our sky turns to hold us. But she's also getting peeked by this Viper at the same time. It's a little messy.
Yeah, I think
Change it up. Yeah. Who's not?
We gotta play.
I'll blind your art again.
you have
Why you only have one VOD that has KO?
Watch it, man.
Hey man,
Yeah, I can.
Bomb or whatever.
I just run raffles.
If you want to go,
You guys are the ones
mid to
not bringing KO VODs.
I have bombs.
Good spike, by the way. I'll trip it.
But the A main guys should have run through the smoke or something, right? I don't know. I can't control them with Jedi mind tricks, Ansoon. I have to react to how my teammates are playing during the round.
I'll find you.
He is there. One.
Okay. You know what my read is? You're going to see Phoenix. It was wrong last round, but I stick to my guns. Nothing be long. I think Phoenix is flanking A main.
You're all the way down.
There's two. There's one in the connector as well. Like.
I just need Brimstone to make some contact B, and then we're going to see Phoenix. Close enough. You see, my read being wrong would have led to me getting a kill. Now you got a kill too. But you're kind of out in the open.
Nice.
I see. That was a push.
I have the spike.
I'm gonna come B. I'm in your B. Did you see?
Was Banana always right? I wasn't right. I was literally wrong. I was quite literally wrong. I said Phoenix is going to flank it.
Jett. Go. Let's go. Push you. Push through that. 120. 120. Oh no.
Oh, good luck. How does Banana always know exactly what will happen with no variation?
Face your fear.
Oh.
Nice.
Viper and Phoenix were both B.
Okay. I like that you want to plant in the open. I don't like that we're planting in the open. There's a rule of thumb. I wrote this note down for myself back when I was like Diamond, and it read, and I quote, "Planting in the open and praying they don't peek a dangerous angle is not a viable strategy." This is what I wrote down for myself as a note. Because I caught myself a lot of time planting, staring at some danger and going, please, God, don't peek. So you have two options when you're in that scenario. Option one is you tap the bomb and you hold that danger that you're really worried about. And a lot of the times that's your only option. Somebody's gone both B. Let me see.
Face your fear.
Nice.
Viper and Phoenix were both B.
Oh. Fair play. Fair play. Touche. Oh, we're not in the VOD? Touche.
Flower, flower.
They did calm that.
Last player standing.
And
Now, were they both B? No. But we trusted the calm.
Molly.
Trust.
yeah, something
Sell,
weird
get-
happened. Something weird.
But it worked out.
Bring them down.
Raises are.
Viper wall B.
I'll find you.
They were, not are. No. If you're that teammate who makes that comm and then goes, I said they were. They could be anywhere now, then you shouldn't have made the comm. You're a total piece of shit. Generally, when you make a comm like that, you're implying that they're still localized towards this area. Unless you're going to be like, yo, 40 seconds ago, they were B. If you're saying they were both B, usually that means you mean that they're on the B side of the map. If you're going to like hold that comm and say, oh, they were both B, just don't come.
Bring them down.
Oh, that was you shooting behind him. That scared the fuck out of me.
Enemy right here.
Probably rotate. They're all
Yeah,
there.
you can ult them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rabits, if you want to specifically be like, yo, I saw them be 40 seconds ago, so it's unlikely they're ratting A main. To be clear, it's not impossible, depending on when you saw them. But you can just be like, can't be A main. That should be your call. You don't know anywhere else they can be. So your call should be like, they cannot be A main at that point. The clarity is really important.
Nah,
Yeah, they're on B, right?
Yeah, they're all on B.
Let's just, yeah, we're two.
yeah, never mind. You right there.
They're all on B. It's lit.
I'm getting orb.
What the heck is this Viper wall?
Just got take control of that quick.
What to say your team when you make an incorrect call? My bad. And then they should say all good,
You should drop bomb to fade.
but they probably won't say that.
Smoke's down. Spike
I
drop.
have the spike. 30 seconds left.
Okay, but this time surely my advice applies, right?
Where are you? 30 seconds left.
This time we're planting and praying. The lightning struck twice.
You have to say that
My
again.
ult is ready.
Before I tuck in a corner like this, I always like to take a mental note of can they util spam me? And here the answer is yes, they have a Viper Molly. So I wouldn't play here. I'd play on this side. I'd cross.
That's fine. Okay.
Your crosshairs are really wide right now. Right now the threat is this dude walking up here to clear you slowly. This type of pathing. And I'm pretty sure if they do that, they're not going to swing you this wide.
I'm bungee.
Drop on them now.
There's the util I was talking about before. Fortunately, they didn't Viper Molly us.
Where are
What? They have an AFK? Oh no, there she is.
What is it?
I guarantee that.
Decent
Viper's
half,
gonna
decent
play
half.
lineup, so it's just who he is.
It's true.
That Phoenix.
I'll find you. Still waiting. Bring them down.
So I've said this before with the eyeball and pistol round. I really like holding it. Like I get it. It's a rechargeable ability. You want to throw it right away to get infinite value because it'll come back 40 seconds later. But consider this food for thought. On pistol round, teams generally 5-stack on offense and just make noise and hit a site. So if they're coming B, you're going to hear them within like the first 5 seconds. And if they're not coming B, you won't hear them in the first 5 seconds and you can leave. And this way you can kind of hold your haunt and use it to get value that round. Throwing it here is like you're trying to counter like a slow play from them to get info if they're walking up slowly.
Down.
Nothing A, nothing A, nothing A.
Take hold.
Oh, I got
And
shredded.
see that they're stacked.
Bring them down.
One mid.
It's looking at a B split. Yeah, 3B long, 2 mid.
10
At least
raise.
3 belong.
If you aim for Radiant, will you get Radiant? No. The more than 500 people aim for Radiant per region. So just wanting it and trying to get it is not enough
Spike planted.
because it's not big enough.
See ya.
Last player standing.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Noodles, stop.
Instant rotating on pistol be viable? Yeah, super viable. So that was unfortunate.
Some water.
We got
reload the
rushed.
mags, and let's get back out there.
All their Phoenix is gonna do is lurk around the map.
Now we should stack a set.
I doubt it. Unless he has ult.
But if less than 500 people want something like that, will everyone get it?
Literally,
No, I
it's
think
here.
egg implies B does not mean B implies A, and son. Okay, I don't like this route. Our formation is super straightforward and linear, and it's exactly what we played last round, but now we're on economic disadvantage, and we haven't gotten weird at all. Yeah, failing grade for this round.
Yeah, one is lurking mid. The rest of them are
Yeah,
going
raise it
in.
A, raise it A. It's something A. Raise it out. Raise.
Wait, I love how this guy's comms seemingly are as if like when he dies he can't talk anymore because he's dead.
It's something A. Raise it out. Raise.
Raise this out. Raise.
lurking. Like, bro, what are they entry with their team?
And then she just stops talking.
Bring them down.
What?
Planted. Bring them down.
What? My dog didn't get him?
Last player standing.
78 on raised.
That's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. Yes, Mr. Soup, I would like some I would like one of them who makes decent calls, if you don't mind. Just DM me a timestamp VOD of somebody making a call in Hungarian.
Playing contact off you, bro.
1A. They keep playing mid split. They always play one mid. Yeah.
Raise his A again.
Link. Connector.
Where are you?
I don't see anything A.
Okay, we're way too passive. So we know that they're mid at this point. Like here, they fight and kill our Brim. And then we decide with this information that we're going to go walk back and forth in spawn. I don't like that. As an initiator, your default, like gut instinct, when you don't know what to do. So here, let's pretend you didn't know what to do. I want you to just go and hug the butthole of your nearest buddy. So your Jett was here. You just go up and play with them. Just stand right next to them. And you're chilling. I don't want what we did here.
Where are you?
We're going to. No shot.
Now you see we've literally seen no enemies all around. And it's 2v5. And there's nothing we could have done.
Wait, let's.
At that point, in the 2v5. Like, there's nothing we can do.
I'm gonna eye mid. Or do you guys speak?
Oh, whoa, eco strat. Wait,
Like 2 seconds, I'll blind.
does it just happen via raw chance?
When we're poor, but.
That's what we lost. Oh.
Make sure to follow
Next
my
round.
pack in. They'll lead us right to the enemy.
Yeah, I'm down to do some dumb shit mid.
Oh, no, your Sky called it. Sky div.
I'm gonna eye mid. Or do you guys speak?
I'll find you. Still waiting.
Now, that's tragic. But I really want you to pay attention to how strong dumb shit like this is on economic disadvantage. This guy quite literally just swung out exposed to 5 people.
My ult's ready.
If we just killed that fade, it's like right here. If that fade had died to the 5 of us, then it's 4v3 and we're winning the round. Now, the fade didn't die, which is unlucky, right? I don't care about the mechanical error.
Switch it up, but
I like that round.
I'll go B.
I'll go B.
Guy's a
Alright.
tank. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go connector.
He's got that extra HP buff. Do people not expect the weird eco strats? Nope.
I'll find you.
hey, man.
Marked one.
You can see this yourself. Next time you're watching, like, even like Xander play solo queue, let me know when he comes. Yo, they're on eco. Let's expect them to play stack. Even in high radiant, people aren't doing this because they're lazy. Xander, it's his tier 2 queue. Ranked is like his unrated. It's like secret value that nobody really cares about. Even Xander doesn't call that. He will sometimes, but a lot of the time he won't.
Wall B.
Joke's over.
And it's not because he doesn't know.
Where's
It's
that?
because this is ranked
They fell off.
in his mind.
Spike planted.
Elbow.
Okay, so I believe. Let me check the money. Let me check the money. Yeah, okay, so they're on a gigabyte. We saw one A main there, and now it's turning into B.
Elbow.
And if you recall when I've explained Pearl before, one of these patterns that I've talked about being a repeat pattern is like the idea of a late mid lurker on offense when you're trying to plant the bomb in the open. Now we saw one A main. And generally when there's one A main and noise B, usually this implies there's some pressure mid, because they would be leaving their chain completely broken if they had one A main and 4B long. Now it's not out of the question, but it's unlikely. So it's quite likely that they have one mid, which is why I don't like that we're knife out here running through the doors, because there's a highly likely chance that they're mid and we're just dying for free if they were.
We'll catch them. Get in sight. Bring them down.
Have a flop.
I get a half.
Nice.
No. Trade that. Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Someone get him.
Do you hit the shot?
I'm sicking.
Easy.
Good job.
Nice.
Was that important? Reloading.
Yeah, so I would have just made sure that I rotated like our Jett rotated. Watch how your Jett rotates through mid.
We'll catch them. Get in sight. Bring them down.
You see the whole time she's looking mid and backing up. I like that a lot from her. If we'd done similar, then we're chilling.
Have a flop. Trade that.
We just have to be aware of that option that they have.
I'm gonna go.
They buying
yeah, actually.
phantoms? Enemies?
Their fade had a phantom last round.
Okay.
You can't find any VODs where Hungarian teams are playing and someone makes a call. Man. Do you just want to record a call for me, Mr. Soup? And I'll do my best.
You want to play?
Find
Let's
you.
play.
We'll catch them.
I'm sorry, but
Play.
so you throw this eye,
You want to play?
Find
Let's
you.
play.
they break it with a judge and a phantom. And your Reyna is none the wiser because nobody said absolutely anything. This poor Reyna.
We'll catch them. Ah be abi.
Okay. We need to talk about cover. So you're expecting them to potentially split A here? Makes sense. Makes sense. You see the A main. Against a pop flash, for one, we can't come out this wide. This is too dangerous without
There.
somebody else ready to play off of us, which nobody is. And we're giving them what's called cover advantage. So if you've ever watched, Sinatra's the best example of this. He does it really well. He'll get real close to an angle and he'll like finesse this cover on the guy. Like if he knows somebody's out there, he'll like really play the cover really well. And when somebody has cover advantage like this, it almost becomes like 70-30, maybe even 80-20 in super high or low. So we need to be playing this cover here to take this fight in turn until we have somebody like mid doors who can play with us. So we come out wide too fast. And fortunately, this guy doesn't flash us or anything. He just swings out. And then also, fortunately, we connect bullets while we're cross spraying with Vandal. Oh, the angle advantage apply here? Angle advantage doesn't apply. People get confused about this. Angle advantage applies when you're holding. So if you're standing and holding this angle, yeah, this sucks. You're at angle disadvantage and you'll die. But if you're standing here so you can jiggle like this, you're fine. You're fine. This is fine. Angle advantage only comes into play really when you're holding something or somebody's like peeking into you. If you're swinging from a close angle, it's pretty much undistinguishable from swinging from a far angle. people get this really confused, and for some reason they don't notice that professional players don't always swing from these close angles. You're like, oh, what? But won't they see you first? Look. Who do you want to watch? Sinatra, Valorant, VOD.
You have to. Okay.
They always swing close to angles. Look, isn't he angle disadvantaging himself right now?
Yeah.
No. As long as you're peeking, it's no biggie. Now here he's holding, so he backs up from the corner. Keep watching. Keep watching.
One did shower.
He just peeks so close to this corner. Isn't that terrible? Sinatra sure looks different. I just picked a VOD. He's a pro. Look how close he is to this corner, and he's about to peek. It's no big deal. No big deal, because he's peeking.
Did he ever come out the
And he's not peeking with like
Yeah, he did.
tiny baby footsteps.
Alright, bro. I'm smoking all of that.
Shot it. Not a stinger player. One.
Trying to find a more extended gunfight.
Big Daddy.
They're not that common in high elo.
Bad. One flanking.
Oh, here we go. This is a really good example.
One flanking.
So look at 6 distance from this corner. How far would you say this is? At least 26 meters, given Phoenix died here 26 meters away. And now that fade, who's long, can't be more than 5 meters away from that corner. Now, would you genuinely say, oh, Sick has a crazy advantage here on this fade? No, it's negligible. Completely negligible. Now, if Sick were slowly peeking that fade and fade were holding, then Sick has a huge advantage. Huge angle advantage. Okay, so swinging close to an angle, no big deal. No big deal.
Ah be abi.
Welcome to my world.
Bring them down.
It's only bad if you're close to an angle if you're holding while close to that angle. Woo!
Oh, I'm
Nice,
dead.
that's Spike.
Spike spotted A.
Take them.
Only one.
Marked one. I'll find you.
Yeah, so you only marked one, but Chamber was opping a main this
I'm
round.
watching Link.
He's behind his box.
I'm not sure. It's should be
One
downstairs.
enemy remaining.
And there he is. Yep.
Nice shot.
I mean, like this.
Last round.
There.
Oh my god. This dog's going off.
Where are you?
Fade stuck in that corner.
Okay. Thinking caps. Fade is stuck in a corner. Now we're about to throw util, but let's think. Who the hell solo lurks on Fade? That's what I'm thinking. Why would we just see a Fade? People don't solo lurk on Fade, so I'm really sus of this angle that your Jett is exposing herself to right now. Let's watch the round.
Take hold.
Oh, I'm so sus.
They're coming out.
Oh my god, we're so lucky. So was she solo lurking as Fade? Yeah. But should you be gambling that that's the case and walking out like this? No. You need to be gun right here, right now, to cover for your Jett. You missed a very important indicator.
B,
Bring them
B,
down.
you're out.
Here. Bring them down.
This dog's going off. You got to give this dog some scratches.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, B Link.
I have spice.
Wasn't Sky as well holding it? No. Watch the money map on the timing. So our Sky dog sees the fade.
Stuck in that corner.
And now look at our Jett. Our Jett's already turned. And look where our Sky is.
Take hold.
Jett's turned. Look where Sky is. Not ready yet. Now Sky's ready.
Bring them
B,
down.
they're out. They're coming out.
But now she's already leaving. And they could be here. Too many timing windows left open there for a likely threat. But it turns out it was solo lurk mid fade.
Wait, remain on me.
Enemy spotted B. Smoke's down.
But notice how this is the important part. There's people be like, oh, you get the wrong reads a lot in Diamond. Yeah. But do I really get punished for covering this option? Because I noticed it was fade here and I cover this now for my team? No negative happens here. I'm just insurance at this point. So there's no downside to trying to have the right read there.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
That's my screen.
NT.
Nice try.
Feels bad. The dog is a coach. Oops.
Bring them
Sounds
down.
like it's going to be
Okay. I'd probably say tuck to your swing off Phoenix flash. Oh, nope. There's Phoenix. Other side.
Oh, double dog.
I double dog dare you to dog B link.
I think connected.
Link. Base.
Careful. You just did what that other fade did.
I think connected.
So swinging close to the angle is fine, but stopping right here and just standing still, now we're talking angle advantage. Does everybody see the difference? This is angle advantage now. We're just going to stand still this close to a corner. We're screwed. We're screwed. And we peeking is fine. Easy.
Still waiting. Where are you?
Okay. Again, we can use some logical processes here. So their fade's always frequently lurking.
Still waiting.
I'd be a little sus of it, but at this point, after she dies, the fade died here. It's unlikely that they're walking into B link like this with everybody else A main. So I really want you controlling art because your Brimstone already has A main. And if we look at our chain, if you go A main with him, you're going to leave this huge gap in our chain for no good reason, in my opinion. So I want us art like yesterday.
Where are you?
They could be walking up right now. Thank you. Now we're chilling. Why is raised though ignoring their flank? Beats me.
30 seconds left.
I get what you're saying. But I think that could have been the fade.
Enemy remaining.
That's Spike.
There's Viper.
Spike down B. 10 seconds left. I'll find you.
But yeah, what bits? If you made that read in your VOD, I would like that. I like that read, to be clear. If you're out here like, wait, Ray wasn't looking at me, so she must have had a buddy.
Spike planted.
Super logical.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, I wouldn't throw the same IA main every round.
Raises, mid.
Bring them down.
Two mid.
Catch them.
People start hiding from fade eyes.
You can play off my contact right now here.
That one was a bit different. It went a bit further, but
Bring them down.
I don't think it would have revealed anything new. Landorca, thanks for the prime.
Never mind.
2 months.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, they're pushing you art. We're stacked B side. This is actually really tricky. This is really tricky. You definitely need to back up though. Oh.
I'm backing off on one.
Gotta heal, I gotta heal.
The problem with this fight is what we have to gain versus what we have to lose is imbalanced, heavily in their favor. Because if we lose this fight, this guy's totally on an island and has to rotate back, and it's 4v4 retake. So I'm not the biggest fan of the fight.
Gotta heal, I gotta heal.
Heal up, squad.
I think you anchor, so Jett, we don't
Fade
see
Yeah,
was
yeah, you're right.
fade dog dart.
Killing over here.
I'm gonna go through
Hawk
sewer.
out.
One's art.
They're
This
out
is
on
good.
site.
On A.
I'll find you.
Yeah, and here, I just like you to comp something like, you'll rain a brim, play slow. I'll throw I when they plant. We'll try to retake. Pass flood. Because you've got the right idea. You've got your eye, and we're off site. Isn't it bad to leave Sky solo? At this point, I think we're effectively giving up control of this space. And we calmed that we were leaving, so Sky knows. So at this point, I've accepted that we've decided to go sewers. I don't like that we're just throwing the eye. Unprompt. And then we get lucky.
Find you.
And there's their tap. Because that's when I would have thrown the eye. Right off that tap.
In our spawn? Okay.
Still inside.
And then you flood. Just like this. Yep.
Still inside.
Face your fear!
Bomb dead. Bomb dead.
30 seconds left.
Could be working
have
for
bomb?
us. I don't know.
Yeah, we have bomb. Corner. It's in the corner.
Launching
Fades
smoke.
art.
One
Famous
enemy
flowers.
remaining.
Yeah, last flank, last flank.
Last player standing.
Oh, yeah, time.
Ooh, Monka S.
Top
Nice
flower.
clutch. Nice clutch.
Let's win and get out of here.
Thank you, thank you.
Anyone feeling
I'm
generous?
gonna go A.
Teşekkürler. Thank you.
Sir, and that's the most ridiculous message I've ever read. Can't you just type GLHF every game?
Yeah, broke. Be careful.
Don't give them ground.
You want to play? Let's play.
Where are you? Part 1.
Shit.
Wait, ecoing?
They're fading mid.
Hold. Bring them down.
Yeah, they're broke. They don't have enough money buy.
Yeah, they're ecoing.
The chamber is close though. Chamber's open, yeah, I wouldn't peek it unless you're holding. Well, depending on. He's coming up.
Careful pushing.
What? He crossed our.
Yeah, the only risk here that you're holding is you're giving them this option. But they can jump up here. You won't see them, and then they can peek you. And your crosshair's just trained for this height.
There.
Just keep that in mind. It's a little risky to hold this far back and just hold this angle. If you hold like even a bit tighter like this, it's a lot safer. Yeah, you're less likely to kill them, but they're less likely to kill you. And then once you spot them, now you can like try to finesse some cover and fight them if you really want. It's important to get that info first because when you hold out here, it's just so dangerous. Leaving both of these options open.
Careful pushing.
What? He crossed our.
Like, I don't mind fighting the guy, but I would like us to carefully get info on them first
Still waiting.
and then fight the guy.
Go to our spawn?
Still waiting. Where are you?
I was watching.
Yeah, finally we get bit by this.
Still waiting.
You've been like ignoring this mid lurk all game.
Where are you?
I was watching.
Ah, that fade sucks.
Bring
No
them
connector. She has a pistol on the
Holy shit.
Oh, we almost just lost the whole game because of that.
Who got you?
remaining.
Cross.
Okay.
I'll find you.
Hair spray.
We'll catch them.
I'm seeing a man who's very calculated in his utility usage, or a woman. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think your problem is if we pulled up a Pearl VOD from today or yesterday, you're going to be playing art, you're going to be eyeballing A main, and you're going to be sucking this side. Most of the time on defense. And this is our problem. I'm not seeing dynamic adjustment to the team we're facing. You have very utility first, fight second mindset. Your aim sucks. You don't want to rely on it. So first of all, you need confidence to perform in esports. So you can never think to yourself, my aim sucks. I can't take fights. The moment you think that to yourself, you're going to essentially keep yourself down. You're not going to be able to rank up as high as you're capable of. But second of all, even if you are a utility first player, your utility is very one-dimensional. You're not adapting to the lobby. That's the problem. The problem is, during this pre-round, we haven't pointed out that they always lurk mid. And we're not trying to do anything about that.
I can drop. Someone needs it.
Every round with the playing initiator. It's actually crazy their fade or like every round.
I think your Sky's talking about it, actually.
With the playing initiator.
So,
But there's no adjusted plan. And this is the best part. I don't care if your plan's good. All I care is you make a comm that sounds like this. Yo, they push out mid every round? Let's try X. And then it's lit, and you get an S+.
I'll find you.
You're sprayed.
And there they are, mid.
We'll catch them.
But there you are throwing the same utility you've thrown every round.
Joke's over.
You don't want to over-rotate. They still haven't gotten past me. And
Yeah,
Jett.
they haven't. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, there-
Push through?
No.
Or is that a satchel?
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
They finally, like, and there it is. There's the problem. And our solution was take 50s against them until something happens. And it turns out we lost the 50 and now we're in trouble. I got you, Mr. Soup. I don't, you don't need to rush me.
I'll find you.
Remember put a trip over here.
Marked one.
It's B link.
Jammer dead.
Watch out behind you, B link. Oh, you killed him. I'm sorry.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jett. But even here, so you see the guy died B link on your minimap? Why are we looking this way? Shouldn't our gun be facing behind us right now? Yeah,
Oh,
like
you
this.
killed him. I'm sorry.
But we just left a
Yeah, yeah. Could be
timing
another
window
one.
for no reason.
They did that before.
Spike planted.
Okay, they
Spawn,
go.
connect.
Yeah, here's the mid lurker. One of the 7 mid lurkers. They've been contesting this every round.
Enemy.
And you have your knife out.
Spawn, spawn,
Connector,
spawn.
raise.
Charges left.
Oh, this is how we lose.
Standing.
Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay. I've got you. I get this right? Let me check our... There's no H. Okay. We are Diamond 1. General. When we are lost, don't have a good idea of what to do, go play with nearest teammate. Okay. Defense, offense. Try to pay attention to pacing, enemy rotations, fast, slow, frequency, enemy flanks. Think be more unpredictable. What is? Yeah, basically, we need to pay attention to some key indicators and then location, starting location of enemy players. Try to call strategies that make plans against these reads you have. It really doesn't matter if your reads are wrong. Okay. So this is very generic. It's not fade specific, but this is really what we're lacking. And it's similar on defense. We need to get more dynamic. So on defense, we need to try to pay attention to... It's similar, but it's like frequency of enemy lurks and who those lurkers usually are. And then like formation, defaults, splits. This can help us try to predict if they're splitting or playing slow. So a key indicator of this team on their slow play was, for whatever reason, some fade playing in this area. So if we dogged and saw fade there, then that almost always meant there was pressure on A main and B main. So it gave away their whole start information. Now, what do we do with that information? Exactly. That's up to you. Just come up with stuff. Don't even worry about the stuff you come up with being high quality. That's the best part. It'll just work. Thank you for the VOD. Good luck in your climb to Ascendant. Appreciate you. We're going to run another raffle. If you have a VOD, you'd like to get it reviewed, head over to Discord. Make sure that you follow all the rules first. The rules serve as like a preliminary coaching. So we're going to make sure you're practicing consistently. You're not filling. Playing your main agent. If you follow all those rules, you submit your VOD in the VOD submission channel. It'll get approved, and then you'll be able to enter these raffles for free in the raffles and predictions channel. You just click the enter raffle button. I'm going to draw a winner in about 2 minutes. Do you ever watch a VOD and think the player deserves a higher or lower rank? Yeah, we did that with Whoops. We watched Whoops VOD, and I think I just told him to play... Yeah, here was my notes for Whoops. He was gold 1. I told him to just go play 50 games and then come back. And sure enough, let's pull up his tracker. He gained like 500 or 600 RR. He was just underrated, and I couldn't review his VOD. It happens. It happens. It's rare. It's rare. Thoughts on raw Excel? My thoughts are people worry too much about their aim and look for get-rich-quick solutions to it. I think if you like it, you use it. If you don't like it, you don't use it. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, people will be like, man, I don't want to learn the whole game. I don't want to aim train every day for 30 minutes. I want to be cracked today. What sensitivity does tens use? And then they swap their sends. They turn on raw Excel. They hit a couple good shots. They trick themselves into thinking it was the correct solution. And then they show up the next day and they start whiffing again. And they go hunt for the next settings change. The never-ending cycle of pain. You can climb even if you have bad internet. It depends on how bad we're talking. I would say bad internet absolutely can hold you back though. All right. Let's end the raffle. We got 3 entrants. Aurelian 109. Ascendant. Drop the link. Congratulations on winning the raffle. Let's see it. Yo, say Harris, thanks for the prime. Actually, hot take, Emily. I don't think your ping... I mean, your ping will hold you back. 200 ping is really detrimental. But if it's stable, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. When it rains, it pours. Here we are on the Pearl VOD. All right. We're playing Jett. We peaked 100 RR Immortal. We're in the downturn. We're evidently duo with our Cypher. Let's quickly check our duo stats with this guy. I think he said it's Burnsy. Yeah. I always like to check these duo stats because a lot of the time when players peak Immortal and they're way underrated, I see this. And then I see, yeah, this type of thing. Your solo win rate's much higher than your win rate duo in 5-second. You're playing with people worse than you. Let's watch the VOD. Ascendant 2. Okay, I'll update the rank icon.
Alright, can I get a sky
Here.
jog through art? Flash.
This guy's online.
Or fade dog. We'll do a fade dog. Can someone hold the aim in
Careful.
push? Like, Sky, can you hold aim in?
No, there's a
I
second
can actually go and buy it. Let's
Yo, let me get somebody with VR. What the fuck?
You got an eyeball.
I'll eye it for you if anything.
That was chamber CP'd off. Alright.
Chamber trip.
Aye.
Fine.
Where are you?
Chamber trip.
I'm running through.
This is really funny though. So your initiators realized, wait, how are we gonna hit A with no A main pressure? And then they both went A main.
What the CP'd off. Alright.
Chamber trip.
Aye.
Fine.
Where are you?
Chamber trip.
I'm running through.
Bit early on the dash.
Doggy, no check.
Chamber arc.
Nice.
Stay down.
Protect.
One on
Backside.
site.
Ended.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I should have paused one frame earlier before I got to laugh at you. When you're taking aggressive fights after you get A site control, there's two paths that you should take, and this is not one of them. So path one is you realize you've lost A link control because your whole team flooded out, and you come aggress this way so your team can play it in the open. And then path two is you already have control of A link and A main, and you path through secret this way. Pathing through flowers is awkward because when we reach like this type of point, we're exposed from this window to this guy and this guy, so we can't make any more forward progress, and it becomes really awkward. So it's almost as if you just never want to push it. Just don't want to push flowers. You really want to go dugout or A-link. Now, you get punished for pushing flowers, but this, I wouldn't have predicted this, to be clear. I wouldn't have predicted her waiting in the smoke. But the hindsight would have been really funny.
In the CT slot.
I'm going back to main.
I'm currently duoed with Burnsy.
Yeah, so they're A-link.
One enemy
Alright, one.
remaining.
Both are. Over here, over here.
I ain't peeking. Not on.
Not on.
Cypher can take context early.
My camera is
Nice.
injured dog bites hard.
Nice work.
Careful. Yeah, continue A. They are gonna buy marshmallows and like we're not going.
I always pause at the right moment.
Okay, yeah. Let's
It's
dog
just
this
an
corner.
intuition thing.
Continue the mid with them.
Fade, can you go art with Cypher and
I try to explain the intuition as best as I can so you can understand.
We'll just do Cypher
I was
and
gonna eye it.
Cypher and Fade art. Just Prowler, it's okay.
Alright.
Go with them.
Yeah,
Go with them.
it's okay.
I was there for say.
Okay, this is good. We're splitting A.
I break. JK, he missed it.
Dig.
Oh, you got screwed.
Let's go on smoke.
Oh, one point you mid.
It's clear corner.
Nice.
One more.
Nice shots. Nice shots.
Good trade.
Just
Man, that was dangerous. Not your fault, though.
might as well.
Well, that man.
Not to die in. Let's
I like
get
that round.
outta here.
Let me get either like one of the rifles or.
Well, that man.
I bought it. Okay.
Anyone feeling generous?
Intuition's hard to teach. Yeah. I will say, I mean, this is hard shilling for my streams, but I'm pretty sure if you just hang out and watch these every morning, you'll develop your intuition a lot faster because I walk you through these very common scenarios and I always pause and I tell you what you should do.
Might as
And
well just upgrade here.
while that's not just going to
Yeah,
instantly make you better,
bonus.
I think it's going to expedite the process a
As
lot.
long as you can buy next, we're chilling.
I can leave by next.
Alright, I'm gonna walk into doors.
Here.
Can I get someone with me? Fade, can you come with me in Prowler? Omen, be ready to
Here.
smoke this if I call it.
Bring them down.
Smoke it.
Okay.
There's a strip here.
Ran
Can you do another Prowler? Oh, I'm just gonna bait you because
No, just bit.
Nice try. I like the round. I like baiting the fade.
Careful.
Chamber likes to push up and TP.
You just whiff the shot.
Bring them down.
one more Prowler. Oh, he's blind.
Bring them down.
One dug out. Oh, he's blind.
Why do you like baiting the fade there? Because she has a cheap ass gun. I think she has a classic.
Oh, I'm just
Yeah, she's a classic pistol.
No,
So I'd rather that they're shooting at this fade when we swing with our Vandal. Because it gives us more time to kill this chamber. Notice chamber shoots our fade first here while we're shooting at him. So we have a huge advantage in killing this guy. Then we just whiff. But I don't care about the whiff.
and then smoke here.
Careful.
Chamber likes to push up and TP away.
Bring them down.
Alright. Surin and Jeebus I don't care who's right or wrong right now. I'm just timing both of you out because you're having a little argument with each other in the stream chat. And we'll figure that out after stream.
One more prowler. Oh, he's blind.
One dugout.
One dugout.
Dugout.
Blocking sight.
Nice. Whoa, chill. Okay.
One dugout.
Dugout.
Blocking sight.
I don't care that you're in the heat of the moment and you don't know what to do. Our default habit in this scenario cannot be to swing. So you'll be like, oh, who's just so stressful. How can I make a calm decision here? The answer is you can't. What you need to do in these types of scenarios as a Jett main, I want your default habit
30
to be
seconds
this.
left.
Keep up. Win. Show me where to go.
You find yourself in this scenario where like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? I'm low. You smoke yourself off and you chill. You think, you look at your mini map. And if you die in your smoke, unfortunate. And so during that time, you should be like, okay, I'm low. My teammate's pushing dugout. We have a sky. Maybe I can get a heal. And that's when you fix your decision-making loop. It's like you can take a quick pause. So you're playing Jett and you get panicked. This should be your default reaction. You should always try to just flick down and press that smoke button. And then if you don't, I want to see like your next VOD. I want this so ingrained into you that if you happen to not have smoke and you get into this scenario, I want to see this.
No charges left.
I want to see you try to do it and then be like, oh shit. And now if you peek and die, sure, fine. You panicked. You didn't have your smoke. Get out of jail free card. But I want your default habit to just be flick down and press smoke. And then if Jett goes no charges left and you freak out and die by overheating, that's fine. That's fine. But I like the aggression. If you just smoked yourself off here and considered your options and then decided to get more aggressive at that point, is lit. It's so lit. But because you're just swinging here, shooting bullets to that smoke. Oh, and now we're pushing. All right, you're just dead.
Secret. Secret.
You were just dead here. I'd be shocked if you get a kill. Yeah. Bam.
Two secret. Two secret. Chamber unknown. Chamber unknown. Could flank.
And we just threw the round.
Last player standing.
And this has nothing to do with our aggression level and everything to do with the timing of our aggression and where we chose to aggress. I explained earlier why pushing flowers is just pretty much always bad. And we needed to take our time there to maybe try to get a heal. But then getting aggressive is lit.
Chamber was just holding it.
I just play default here. Play for a pick.
Yeah, we'll play for a pick mid. Let's get Sky. Can you come with me? And then we flash the
Here.
Beccarino, thank you for the prime.
Flash door,
Oh, and
then
it's
smoke-
me, thank you for
smoke
the
deep,
prime.
Smoke deep, link 'em.
No, no, no.
Wait, I've always wanted to do this. Like a month ago, I had like no viewers. This is a friendly reminder that Amazon Prime comes with a free Twitch subscription. Just check the little star right now on Twitch. All right, I'm never doing that again. We're watching the VOD.
Nothing
Can you smoke deep? Can you smoke deep?
Tuavu, thank you for the prime.
Careful.
Your Boraf, thank you for the prime. Oh my god, it works.
Here.
Oh my god, it works. Oh my god. Well, I kind of have to do it now.
Bro, I went for the Vandal. You took it. No way.
Infinite tier 1 glitch. Okay, wait.
Let's pick art.
Why did this piece of shit Omen smoke us off? That's what I'm wondering.
Careful.
Oh, you wanted him to smoke it off. Why?
Smoke deep. Yeah, smoke deep.
This is really confusing to me. This smoke doesn't make sense. Can you explain your thought process a bit? Because you asked for this smoke. It's like you're kind of splitting yourself off from your teammates. You cracked the code. Yeah. Okay, wait. I gotta read through them. Little 48 kg. Thank you for the prime. Circa Tom. Thank you for the prime. Cryptic 597. Thank you for the prime. You want to smoke the trip?
Careful.
No. He's pinging the cross.
Here.
See? That's not the trip.
Let's pick art.
My problem is this chamber is almost certainly coming here, and we've got the perfect pincer. If we just smoke connector and we push that guy, it's like super lit. Yeah, and there's the Sky Cabbage tagging him. This is so
Oh, I went for
backwards.
the Vandal, you took it. No way!
Still 2B.
No, I thought you were taking
go,
it.
eh?
You went- I thought you were giving it to me.
Later.
Are you this guy?
1 CC.
Not that guy.
1 CC.
I don't dislike the swing. They're making noise, so it's decently likely that they're not expecting you.
Gun and get some mini.
Nice thrifty.
Hey,
Nice
what's
thrifty.
happening B? What did we?
Oh my god. Let me go wipe. Thank you for the prime. Muwaki, thank you for the
What did we
prime.
see, B?
Biscuits XX, thank you for the prime.
They have Reyna. I'll be speaking it.
I don't know if I want to fight her right now. I like this cam here. I like this cam here.
Gunning for chamber.
Yeah.
Need to ask for primes more.
They don't.
No, I feel so
Let's
dirty.
take mid control together.
You want to play? Let's play.
Hold on, Archer.
You can just hold me.
Okay, we'll make it on the soundboard.
They're kind of low by.
Wait, I don't have to say it.
Where are
Out.
Okay. This Astra just made the mistake that the guy in our last VOD made that I was talking to you about. And I was explaining how this turns into like a 70-30 in our favor now if we're this window guy. This guy's walking out really wide here. And you have cover advantage. Something in your brain should try and go off next time this happens to you, where you should start shooting pre-fire bullets like this. You can even like really work your way out. You can try and do a jump spot here. Maybe consider a wide swing, but you want to fight this guy. This guy is trolling. The first person to come out this wide like this is trolling. Reason you only show this with a Phantom? Because generally, I like finessing with Phantom, and we have a Phantom in the VOD right here. But the way you do it is different with each gun. So he had Phantom, so I used Phantom.
Out.
So we shouldn't have let that guy get away.
Out. Why are we fighting?
Straight away.
Yeah, so you're waiting for your Omen to fight him so you can fight together, but try to remember, I'm not going to ask you to remember this because this was a while ago on my stream and you probably weren't here. I created like this systems of equations to determine if a fight is like good for you. And there's two separate equations that combine to tell you. So if the probability of winning your fight is greater than the probability of winning the round, you take the fight. Or if the probability of winning the fight is greater than 50%. So here, this second rule absolutely applies. Because this guy's out in the open, we have cover advantage. It's a fight that's higher odds than 50%. You just take it. You don't even have to think. You don't have to think. It's lit. Bam. And this top one comes into play when like our odds of winning the round get low, like 20%. And then you can consider taking a suboptimal fight because it's the best you might be able to find. Okay, back to the VOD.
Out. Why are we fighting?
Straight away.
Astra's running back art.
Repeat, please. On the Twitch stream, there's a button. It looks like one of those things the movie directors use that clicks. If you press that, it'll like make a clip.
Bring them down.
How do we determine if a fight is suboptimal or not? That's the real question. There's no good answer to that. Experience. That's half of the game, though. Half of the game is hedging your bets on whether or not a fight is good for you or not.
Fade, play your life, play your life, play your life, play your life. We have a whole minute.
How should you practice working cover like that? In ranked. It depends on your rank, though, in talks. I can't see your rank. You haven't linked it to your Discord yet. So the answer might be you shouldn't worry about it at all.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
He's opping.
He might save, he might save. Here, plan here. Plan open, bro. I'm not picking. He's up.
Stay alive.
Here.
I hear you sighing. You're like... You're so mad at this guy. Oh.
Just don't peek, don't peek.
He's not on. There's no world. I don't like it. So Whether or not you noticed
Just don't peek.
obviously depends. But after you did that, this is so minor. You should notice this though, because you should be looking at your minimap. Watch. Right after he taps, he makes one micro movement. Right there, did you see? He moves like 1 pixel to your left on the minimap. Right there, you see? So if you're looking at your minimap when you do this updraft, which you should be because you're safe, you should notice he's not on the bomb. I noticed. So here you don't have to peek. He's not on the bomb. No way you noticed that mid updraft, but you should just be looking at the minimap.
He's off. Sick. If we wanna peek the Reno, we can peek. We just don't.
Banana diff. Look at the minimap during jump peaks. Yes, that's correct technique. Oh, it kicked me out of the riot. What is this? It's not. Am I just looking at Pearl now? Thank you, Riot. Let's just go to the shooting range. When you jump spot, you generally do just look at the minimap because a jump spot is usually too quick for you to identify a precise location of anybody you saw. And so the minimap tells you where you saw them and who you saw. While a jump spot, you might see where, you might see who, but it's unlikely you'll see everything. So if you just look at your minimap, though, of course there's no minimap in the shooting range. Now I'm malding. But they'll show up. So right now I'm not looking at my crosshair at all, and I'm gonna do the jump spot. I can do this without looking at the angle itself, and you can practice this. And like get a friend in there. You both practice back and forth. And so the idea is he's looking at his minimap during that jump spot if he's doing it correctly, and so he should notice that chamber taking 1 pixel step to his left.
Flash here? I'm gonna dash to pillar.
Here.
You can have theory crafting streams. The new map is out. No. My approach is more to just tell you what's good. So I don't want to give you opinions on the new map until I've actually got a good read on it. While the theory crafting stuff is interesting, I'd be concerned that somebody just shows up to theory crafting stream number 2, hears me make some takes, and then just goes and does that, and then goes, Woohoojin, this sucked. I want people to take my advice and then go into their games and be like, whoa. And then they come back wanting more. So I'm very careful about what I tell you guys on the stream. So while I will be theory crafting, I will not be publicizing that until I'm very confident in my takes on the new map. Okay.
Not close, not close. Let's smoke and go.
You've had that experience?
Can you ult back so I don't
I'm glad. That's my goal.
Jenny, clear? Nice, we have sight, Did they stack?
Oh, one close.
Chamber lit.
Uh-oh. As he always paused right before crisis. Okay, so you have a bad habit. You have a bad habit that's fueled by a good habit. So your good habit is that you're aggressive on Jett. Your bad habit is that when you don't know how to get aggressive, you get aggressive anyways, and you end up in very awkward scenarios. So here you don't know how to get aggressive. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? And then you just push. So we're going to rewire this. So just like how we are trying to rewire your natural reaction to panic by just aim down and press smoke, I want your natural reaction to not knowing what to do. Not to be aggression, but to just be get into some cover, control an angle, jiggle it, and think. Think about how to get aggressive. And only do it once you're comfortable with the aggression. So right here, I really want you to just chill in halls.
Jenny,
so
clear?
Here, halls is clear. You've got control of all sight. Just jiggle CT or jiggle blink or whatever. Think about how you want to get aggressive. And until you come up with something that's really good, that you're very happy with, don't get aggressive. And if you get into a scenario where you're thinking, wow, I couldn't come up with anything for that whole round, clip it, write down in some like notepad, yo, I'm Pearl in post plan on B. I can't figure out how to get aggressive. And then when you're watching a Pearl VOD, as Jett, and you're watching like pro streamers or whatnot, you try to figure out how they get aggressive in those scenarios. You aggro because it's 4v5, I get that, but you didn't know.
We offside.
You don't look comfortable getting aggro this way. It doesn't look like you're happy with this type of aggression. It looks forced.
Chamber lit.
It's like you're exposed to tower. Is really awkward.
120.
So what you should do instead, regardless of the scenario, even if it's 1v5, and you're like, I know I need to get aggressive, until you have a comfortable answer to your question of how do I get aggressive, just chill. If you can't figure it out, you clip it and you try to figure out after the fact. You make a mental note and you come back next game stronger. But you don't just autopilot push something.
Chill. Play off second. Good TP.
So let me give you an answer here, by the way, because you're like, how do I get aggressive? In this type of scenario, there's actually not a decent way to get aggressive. It's just too locked down right now. You basically just need to try and take this time to set up a contact, which is tough in solo queue. But because we have this trip, our flank is relatively safe because they don't have any agents that can bypass the trip. So at this point, I'm just training my crosshair CT, maybe smoke it off if it's dangerous, and try to get somebody contact halls for me maybe, or just stay doubled up halls. Unfortunately, you can't really push yet. There's no good way to do it. I don't see one at least. What's a contact? Oh, it would be like have like Omen jiggling halls, and then like you playing like front screens, and when they come out B-Link, you can kind of shoot at them from two different angles together.
Having a flank.
Chill.
They do end up flanking.
Well played. Good.
This is a contact. Oh, this is actually like,
So free.
yeah, it's like full crossfire. This is the type of thing that I would look to set up back there. This is really well played by your teammate. Really well played.
Good cross.
Here,
Smoke.
This is just better. Okay, for dogging
bring them down.
Smart to push CT there.
Hi!
I wouldn't be comfortable doing it. We have no info on them.
So many stuns.
Why are we as 5? I'm just...
Let's smoke this, honestly.
Here,
Smoke it. I feel like they might feel pressure. Let's
What's the play?
need a drop. Thanks.
Their neon is 1 and 6. Where does he play?
Oh, you're trying to isolate Neon.
He's
We
usually
don't
mid.
know. Usually mid? Okay. Let's
Yeah,
let's smoke this, honestly.
Here,
Okay, I don't dislike the call. Or, sorry, I don't dislike the reasoning. I quite like it. You notice that they have a big bot fracker. You're trying to isolate them. I would like us to have some pressure be made. Like, just do a B-split or something. But good. I
feel
love
like
this.
They might feel pressure.
I love this. You're like, yo, let's try and punish the bot fragger. No, JV, think of the plan.
hi!
I'm swinging.
Bring them down.
Yeah, and there's the Neon. It's lit. You found her.
Reloading.
So many stuns, dude.
Problem is now we've given up all of the map control.
There's two here.
Three.
Here,
There's smokes here. Nice, good kill.
Safe
Let's
we
hold
did.
for a bit. Let's hold for a bit. My Sky has 0 chill. Holy.
blocking sniper. Enemy kill.
Could be me.
Damn.
No, Astro smoke lane. There's no way.
Fades are.
Okay, actually, I was sus of main. As a controller player, I like doing that type of smoke a lot. But your Sky birded it, so it's lit.
Fades are
Main clear.
right now, like pushing up.
So here you're giving up cover advantage. So you know Fabe was art, and he said pushing up. Now his comm is bad. This is art for everybody watching. This is a link. So this guy's almost certainly saying that Fade is a link. If that makes sense. Not art. Watch again.
Fades art.
Main clear.
Right now, like pushing up.
Like that comm. You call both art? You shouldn't. You shouldn't, because they're different. A link. So art is this red like area. This is art. Art. And green here is A link. So it's important that they're differentiated here, because saying she's art means something different than saying she's A link, because they're two different parts of the map. If she's art, you come up to this corner and you can finesse this cover on her because she's not an A link. You've got control of it. But if she's A link, we can't push up and we need to finesse this corner to contest here, if that makes sense. What's the tube connected to? This is called connector. Connector. Okay. So here, when you hear the art call and you intuitively realize that it's A link, because lots of people call this art, and you swing and look at it, you don't want to walk up, because now you're giving cover advantage to this guy.
Secret. I don't know.
Shadows traveling.
Swing off me, Owen.
And this comm, it's the right idea. You just got to fix the comm. You have to say, like, swing A link off of me, Omen. Because Omen doesn't know your voice. And he doesn't know where you are. So when you make a comm like that, he has to first look here. Then he has to look here. And hopefully internalize all of that and figure out where to swing. Really difficult. If you just say swing A link off of me, Omen, he doesn't have to look at anything.
One enemy remaining.
And notice he didn't swing off you. Nice go. Chilling.
After we pressured. Guy, can you flash B? Let's do the same mid hit. Exact same thing.
Try to make sure your calls involve the final location of your hit.
They also don't have anyone who can beat the strip here, so.
Check the gear on Valiplant. There's a checkbox for map calls. No, trust me. It doesn't matter what these things say. You know what the map call outs are here? Like, they're so bad. Like, map call outs all over the place aren't true. Like, this is not labeled Sabrosa. I can tell you that right now on the minimap. But it's called Sabrosa. There's tons of call outs that are just kind of implicit knowledge. McDonald's. Right titty. And these types of comms, you learn from a higher elo player telling you that this is what people call them. Unfortunately, that's how it is. So this is art and this is A link. Why do I know that? Because that's what Radiants say. That's what we call it. And that distinction matters. And yeah, it could totally be something different in EU. NRG calls pyramids alpha and beta. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. A lot of teams call them alpha and beta, not just NRG.
One art.
Does right titty become left titty on defense? No, it's like a stage right thing. Okay, chill. So you peek here, I'm down. You don't know he's hopping. He hasn't really opted all game. You get your sick dink, he TP's out. Now, that guy can be posted up with an op.
Two.
Chill.
Hold on. Slow down.
Chill. Okay, you slow it down.
Sky just cleared a lot of B.
Careful.
One's there.
Careful.
Someone go B main with Sky.
Yeah, this comm's no good. Someone go B main with Sky, you're panicked.
It's fine, keep going.
One's.
Okay, SEAL Team 6.
Save your camp. Sight, I'll dash over.
Arch just got.
Oh, sorry, Jett, I just lost you.
You're fine.
I've got the proest tip for you. People in lower YOLO don't realize this, but this is especially apparent if you're playing like Yoru. But if you just get here on entry, like you dash there or Yoru TP there, you're safe. You're super safe. This person can't peek you this way, and this person can't peek you this way. It's really uncomfortable for both of these people, and you're not exposed to A link. So this is a really good spot to end up and just chill and smell the roses and figure out how you want to continue the attack. You just sit there because it's impossible for them to really swing you.
One.
Nice.
You're fine.
Bring them down.
So here though, we're in a panic situation. The chaos is on. We got our kill. I really want you to smoke yourself off. Smoke yourself off.
One flowers.
One enemy.
Nice.
Get mobile, smoke yourself off. Then consider swinging that guy flowers. Sheesh.
Nice.
Bring them down.
Alright, we're going, eh?
Really good entry. Really good entry. And now we're pushing in the correct manner. I love this. This is where we want to be. Let's try.
That's easy.
Same idea here. We're pushing correct again. Now you're going a little gangbusters, but at least you're trying to contest the right space. And now you should learn. Maybe I don't push through a smoke A link with 12 seconds into the round without teammate or without Utah. Okay.
Alright, let me get Sky,
Yeah,
A main,
let's get
or Faith. Either one. Can you come art with me? Come art with me.
Asher Star, top B. It's smoked. Three top B, three top B, three
Flank
top
this
B.
with me, flank this.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for this guy. We see three.
Three top B, three top
It was B split.
B, three
Flank
top
this with
B.
me.
We're a little asleep. We're a little asleep.
They're-
I like it. We're stacked. Nice try.
Maybe just see if they walk out window.
JPCP?
sit and hold.
Not anymore. JPC's a demon, man.
Let me know if you hear anything.
Careful.
On the hop up.
We need a new silver player.
Throw this to shops.
Yeah.
Asher Star, top B again.
Heard out mid. Heard out mid.
Asher Star, top B.
This angle's really dangerous. And we're on an economic advantage round, so I'm not the biggest
Sky can
fan.
come mid. Sky can come mid.
Sky, rotate, rotate, rotate.
Oh man, I with 3.
God. Case in point. Case in point. This is just super risky against their
Three
eco.
art.
They could.
Hitting A.
Oh yeah.
And now they have Vandal, they have a Bulldog, and we just lost the round.
Everybody here, okay? Nobody peek.
They put so many stars here. Wait. This is
Oh, this
perfect.
is lit.
Destroy that eye.
It's just me. Okay.
All 5.
Camp Becky, yo, what's up? These Ascendants try harder than Radiants. That's because to submit a VOD, I require that you try to make comms pre-round and call strategies. So you can't submit a VOD unless you're doing this. I'm slowly but surely making the community try hard and ranked.
Okay,
That's my ultimate goal. I just want to queue up in Radiant and have people talk.
Wait for my trip to pop.
You're ready to slow it.
Oh, you're good.
Why is he?
Fucking-
Oh, he got
I love that we're stacking on Eco again, by the way. Oh! Just go next. Just go next. We won't even talk about it.
I'll eye it up.
Sounds good. Then we have good info.
Drop line,
with the
drop
cam and
line.
everything.
Some B. B. Just early rotate.
I'm
Yeah,
not
dude, I got
really bad.
butterflies. This is a famous guy here.
Hey, we have a fade lurk. Oh, never mind.
Oh my.
Oh, that's the
This
weird
is
angle.
Okay. Just something to keep in mind when I watch these like sweaty pro players whose like main goal is to frag out in solo queue. When they buy op, a lot of the time they like playing like these fast rotate plays. Like I've actually seen tens start rounds here when he buys an op. And then when contact is made, he just goes towards that. It's just something to keep in mind because we're facing a team that really is spreading the map a bit. And if we're going to catch ourselves on B retake, it's going to be really annoying. Jett can't do it super effectively. Yoru is actually quite good at this on this map, but yeah, Kampeki, he's literally, he's like, yeah, that's exactly what I do.
So sad.
It's just a really good way to increase your impact in
Doesn't say
solo
this.
queue
There's no
when
way.
your teammates can't lock down a site like this.
Oh, never mind.
I like that you're controlling mid here though.
B.
What? 144, 116 fade.
I don't like how long we're
Dude, you
spending on
want to
scope.
She could be pushing you. She could be pushing you. Omen.
Backside.
Okay.
Yo, they gotta go take it.
Yeah. You're kind of peeking a lot of stuff on scoped. That's just bad. That's just bad form. What? Nice round.
Hawk out. Blind.
Care for your art.
Yeah, yeah. This is just gonna come down to planning. I don't dislike peeking up here with the operator, but evidently you did not have a plan fully fleshed out. Because in my opinion, the smoke you threw is super slow. Super slow. That delay, it's like you're panicked.
Oh no, Jett. I'm sad. I'm sad. They threw so much. Wait, Sky ult to hold. We can open blind. If someone can take contact from open, we can blind that. Here's mine. Close.
Time to
You sack B once again. The tried and true.
what?
Defense looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I think you just need to slightly improve your own personal like solo play plans.
They're opping there.
Swip up the notes. Swip up the notes. This is Aurelian 109 in chat. I got you. We have not reviewed for you. New student Aurelian 109 tracker. Okay. So in general, I want us to rewire ourselves in these two scenarios. Gotta kill in chaotic entry. Smoke yourself off and think. Don't feel super comfortable getting aggressive. Play some cover and think about how to get aggressive. Then, of course, if you can't find a way to get aggressive comfortably, just don't. Clip it. Research after the game. So this is like our biggest issue. You're playing fabulous entry frag. You're going in. You're taking aggressive space. I love it. But then it gets uncontrolled. It's like the round starts really well, and then you'll get a pick. You'll have 30 HP, and then you'll push and die and throw the whole round. And if you just get that pick, smoke yourself off, smell the roses, consider your options, it's going to be a lot better. A lot better. I love the aggression, though. Defense. Flesh out our plans while opping. We should know exactly what we will do if they rush us. And then consider playing faster rotate when we find ourselves frequently on retake, like Smurf / lazy pro playbook is what I like to call it. So if your teammates are like unreliable, you keep playing B retake, you keep playing A retake because you're playing these extremities and controlling the space really well, and then your teammates die. Just start centralizing yourself. Start playing art, start playing B-Link, start playing in spawn, and show up to those sites before it becomes retake to improve your odds at winning the rounds. So examples on Haven, you're going to see people playing on top of this box a lot. Breeze, you're going to see lots of mid play, like floating onto elbow, walking down. On Icebox, you'll see like boiler tube play for these fast rotators. Let's go map by map. What are we missing? Bind's coming out of rotation. I guess I did show Breeze anyways, though. Bind, you'll usually see like truck or belong, because then you can just TP and fight showers, or TP and fight hookah, and you don't have to worry about retake. And Ascent, you're almost always going to see catwalk or bot mid. Sometimes I see even like jump spotting on this cap, but I think that's a little passive for us in solo queue. So let's improve the rate at which we can rotate in these types of games here where we find ourselves on retake, and otherwise just fix these like uncomfortable scenarios. Try to really develop this habit. I want your next VOD to see you flicking to the ground, pressing smoke, and Jett saying, I can't use that, or no smokes left. I want it to be that built into you. Like, that's your muscle memory. Like, you try to smoke yourself off, and then you panic when you don't have that smoke and you die. Thank you for the VOD. Good luck on the climb. Looking forward to seeing you get back to Immortal and stay more stable in that rank. I hope this was educational. Appreciate everybody showing up to the streams once again. We're going to send a raid somebody's way. I'll be live again tomorrow morning. More free VOD review. You already know. I think we're going to raid Silent X. He's playing some solo queue. He's a sweat lord. And we might be having him on stream in a bit for some coaching content. So I'm going to send you guys his way. Appreciate all you guys. Say hi to him for me. Have a nice day. Good luck in your rank games. Don't forget to go outside. Valorant's not your whole life. Look forward to my YouTube video coming out soon. Love all of you guys. Peace out.